217회 신청서 좀 써주세요.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone and welcome to Arirang TV's Let's Speak Korean. 10 minutes a day, every day, and I'm sure you'll be on your way to the language and culture and people of Korea. Sitting beside me, you know pretty much a lot about Korea now.
Hope you guys know who's sitting next to her. 안녕하세요. I'm Stephen Revere. Gonna cut this short. Get your notebooks, get your pens and pencils ready. This is crucial for someone who's just arriving in Korea, going to be living here. This episode will teach you a lot of crucial vocabulary at the bank. And we've got two students to learn it all with us.
Hello, Steven. Hello, Lisa. Hello, everyone. My name is Valentina. I'm from Russia. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Hola, mi amo Marcus.
Today we're just registering for an account, so take a listen to the dialogue.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa
and Steven.
신분증이나 여권을 보여주시겠습니까?
여기 있습니다.
이 신청서 좀 써주세요.
네, 여기 표시된 부분만 쓰면 되나요?
Okay, so we are at the bank and we're registering for an account. And when you register for anything as a foreigner, you'll always need your passport, okay? And that's that important vocabulary word that apparently seems very hard to pronounce. So here we go. 여권. And say just one at the end and then add the 과. 여권, okay? So 신분증이나 여권을 보여주시겠습니까? Show me your ID and your passport.
신분증 보여드릴까요? 신분증 있어요. Look at Lisa's 신분증. Isn't that beautiful? Wow, Lisa. And you were born in the year 12.
Yes, I was. Usually the month or the year, month, and the date is here, and then it's followed by whether you're a female or male. You get 1 or 2 at the second set of numbers. But it's apparently
we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's not the regular order anyway. So this is Lisa. 신분증. This is a 주민등록번호, which I don't have, sadly, because you can't use a lot of websites without it. I have a 외국인 등록증, right?
This is little Stevie. He actually looks really cute in this one.
another
Okay?
신분증.
But this is your driver's license, okay? 면허증,
Yeah,
okay?
you see right here. 운전, drive, 면허증, right?
You can use your driver's license just like your ID in the States too, but you don't use the number on it.
여권, isn't that a motel?
Yeah, Yongwan. You're
I
thinking,
see
yes.
it written on a building.
Yongwan.
They're written all over the place, right? With the little steam symbol there, with the steam coming in. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you got two very challenging pieces of vocabulary here because they're said a little bit differently from the way that they're written. 신분증, okay? It's not 증. 신분증. You got to do the double. 쌍지읒, okay? You have to do the double for that one. And then 여권. And you know, I asked one of my professors at one point. I said, okay. So I said 한 권, one book. I was wrong. Everybody went ha ha ha. And I said, well, wait, okay. You got the in at the end, so that follows up. Shouldn't that force it into a 쌍기역, right? So it's a double. She says, no, not in that case. I said, so how do I know when to do it and when not to? No rule.
Right.
Sorry, there's no rule. The rule is each word is pronounced differently according to the way that people pronounce it commonly. Repeat after me. 신분증.
신분증.
증.
증.
No,
증.
get angry. 증.
증.
Very good.
신분증.
Very good. And 여권.
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 여권. Very good. Okay. Then what you were thinking about before, that motel kind of place, that's called a 여권. The vowel is also different. The double vowel. 여권 and 여관. Okay, I'm sure they're both written there for you right now. And then we get 보여주시겠습니까? Combining a couple here. 보여주세요. Please show it to me. That's the form that we would hear the most often. 보여주시겠습니까? Really high, polite form you would hear very often at the bank.
Right.
We'll move on to the next line here. 여기 있습니다. Here you go. We hear this a million times. So that's pretty easy. 여기 있습니다. 맞습니다. So the next line.
네, 이 신청서 좀 써주세요. 신청서 is an application for something when you want to register for something or other. And Stephen's got a real 신청서 for you.
Look at this. Isn't this beautiful here? We got the 신규 거래 신청서, right? This is what we're talking about here. The 신청서. And here you've got your name, 성명, and all of these different things that you have to fill out. And that relates to the next question that comes up.
One thing that I found different in Korean and English is we usually fill out the application. Here they say 써주세요, just write it. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind. And 여기 표시된 부분만 쓰면 되나요? Is this all I have to fill out the parts that are marked? 표시 is a check or mark. So usually they'll X out the 서명 and the 주소 and all the required information, and all you have to do is fill that out is what the bank teller is saying.
And you can kind of tell in this one, this is a little darker. The important information is a darker color than some of the other information that you don't really have to fill out, such as your office or your job or other things like that. You don't have to fill these out, right? But you have to fill out the darker ones. 그래서 표시돼 있어요. You can see what you have to fill out.
And if I say 부분, 요 부분, 저 부분, 부분 means area or part. So could you point out the 서명 부분? Okay, there, that part, okay, is what it means. 부분 is part, right? Okay, very nice. Let's go on to Korean Insight. Korean Insight.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna do some. Ready? 준비.
준비. And the first, 주르기.
찌르기.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo.
There you go.
And then, how about some more?
All right, let's do front kick.
What's that called?
앞자기.
앞차기.
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 There you go. One more time, the other foot. 앞자기.
앞차기.
앞차기. And how about side kick?
Let's try a side kick.
What's that called?
옆자기.
옆차기.
The side. Put your arm out and.
Okay, arm out and
옆차기.
Okay.
Okay. Marcus to show off a little bit. Here. Marcus,
Well,
what do you
do
think?
my
Can you
best.
do it?
Let's
Can
see.
you do it? Let's find it. Okay, nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, our point here today is that you want to go attend exercise class, not only for exercise, but to learn Korean, right? When you start class, what do they always tell you? Marcus has been taking Taekwondo for quite a while. They say, 준비, right?
준비.
Okay, this is the position. Okay, 준비. Oh, 멋있다, 멋있어요. Yeah.
with the repetitive instructions and the teacher's instructions and everything that everyone says and follows with steps, it should be such an easy way to pick up some extra words.
Go to a yoga class, go to an aerobics class. I do a lot of different kinds of classes too. I learned the word 팔꿈치. 팔꿈치. Your elbow, they would always say 팔꿈치, 팔꿈치. Do this with your 팔꿈치. And I would go, that must be elbow. I get it now.
You've been going to the aerobics class.
Aerobics classes too, stretching, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I got no problem with aerobics
that's
class.
cute.
So then,
Stephen,
yes.
Stephen, why don't you go and do some grammar and I'll admire Marcus.
I'd be
We'll be busy there a while.
Yeah.
Marcus the band. Anyway, we're at 보여주시겠습니까? Could you show me? 표시된 부분만. Only the part that is marked, okay? And 쓰면 되나요? If I write it, is that enough?
All right, thank you, Stephen. And let's go and take a final look at our lesson for today.
신분증이나 여권을 보여주시겠습니까?
여기 있습니다.
이 신청서 좀 써주세요.
네, 여기 표시된 부분만 쓰면 되나요?
All right, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here for another edition of LSK. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. 아리랑TV.com.